There we go. Come on. Chungus. Ha! Choked it. Run into the bank. Alright, that's a nice one. I'm gonna let that one go. Fun catch right there. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that intro, and yes, I'm back in my house here, but what I kind of want to talk about is some of my goals for this year. And so one of my goals this year was to really get comfortable using new lures that I haven't been comfortable with using in the past. One of those key lures that I always hear everybody talking about is the bladed jig, the chatterbait, whatever you want to call it, but I've never had very much success with it. And honestly, a lot of that's probably my fault because I am very confident with crankbaits. And in the spring, I love grinding crankbaits up shallow, just one of my favorite things to do. But what I want to do is use this chatterbait. Here's fish 1 that I caught on the chatterbait, and here is fish 2 that I caught on the chatterbait. My cat's mad because I locked her out of the room. Yeah, trying to shoot a video here. I don't know if you can hear her meowing at the door. Alright, train of thought. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. So I've never had much confidence with it, but on this day, I forced myself. I said, no matter what, I'm going to keep that chatterbait tied on, and I'm going to cast that sucker until I catch a fish or don't catch anything. So the key to this was I was able to run across this point, and what I was trying to do is work main lake points until I could find some fish, kind of working back in these coves to see where these fish are based on the water temp and everything. And I don't know if there was a spring at this location or what, but I found this one point, and it's like the water temp just jumped like 8 degrees, and it was super warm, and the fish were stacked up on this point. So what I did is I used that chatterbait to locate the fish. I fished through that area, caught a couple fish, and then what I did is I took one of my other confidence baits, is just a simple tube rig, and I used that tube to clean up in the area. A little smaller one. Quick release. They're stacked up on this point, man. We're going to dissect this sucker apart with this tube. My drag is too loose. Come on. Let's let that one go. Now, what I tried to do after I caught all these fish on this point was to replicate the same pattern. Alright, so I'm going to do a little map study here. Let's see. So, this point kind of looks like that point, so I'm going to go up there and try to repeat the success that I had just a little bit ago. See if I can't repeat that. Look at that freaking crappie. I saw it come up and freaking grab my chatterbait. Oh, you're going home with me. That is a crappie. Oh man, that's hilarious. But unfortunately, I fished like another hour and a half, and I was not able to find a place where they had this warm water. So I don't know if there was a spring there or what was going on, but I was very fortunate to be able to catch these fish off this point, and I had a really good day. If there's one thing that I will tell you at the end of this video is, if you're not comfortable using a bait, sometimes it takes just tying it on and forcing yourself to use it. So hopefully you guys found this valuable, and hopefully my cat doesn't bother you. She's very angry right now. Hopefully that helps you guys out, and you guys take this tip and go out and catch some fish in a new way this year. And I will tell you that after catching those couple fish on that bait, I really have a feeling I'm going to have a much easier time the next time picking up that chatterbait. And as always guys, I hope you all have an amazing, blessed day and you get outside and do something awesome. The weather's finally starting to get better and I am ready to get after it this year. So please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and appreciate every single one of you guys. See you in the next one.